Today is New Year's Eve, and it's not just the last day of the year, it's the last day of my career. I realize how poetic that is, but you can't deny how fitting it is as well. It's difficult to find the right words for this goodbye, not because of a sense of attachment, fear, or even regret, but because of the significance behind the decision. This was never just a job. It was never just work. It was an unhealthy obsession that shaped my self-worth and purpose. It was my identity. And I'm leaving that behind and venturing into the unknown. Dramatic, I know, but it really is the truth. I think we all tend to define who we are by the roles we play, but this experience has taught me something both magical and painful happens when you start to deconstruct these roles, because underneath all those layers, behind all those masks, you find out who you really are. Being alone on my last day reinforced this idea, and I realized how terrified and curious I am to meet that person. That may be why I spent the first half of my day moving through a routine I followed for years, settling into my desk, logging into my laptop, checking email, getting coffee. But what once brought me comfort and safety suddenly didn't anymore. And that's okay. You can go through your whole life like this, half aware of a series of endless cycles you are binding yourself to if you're not too careful. I started writing a goodbye note and drew a blank. I stared at a blank email draft, threw some generic words together, and realized I really didn't have anything worth saying anymore. There was nothing left to prove. So I went with my gut and decided not to send anything. Maybe the office was empty on my last day as fate, giving me an intimate opportunity to take it all in one last time. Most look at being alone as a bad thing, but I tend to embrace solitude. They say genius adores isolation, and when you are free from it all, that's when you can get into a true flow state. I think I was in one that day. So no goodbye cards, no surprise cakes, no formal dinners. I roamed the halls one last time before leaving. It was my way of honoring the journey and engraving its walls into the pages of this closing chapter. Every ending ushers in the start of something new, and I'm ready for that now. I don't think I could have asked for a better ending. This was my goodbye. This was my coda.
I don't want to stay.